made a covenant with them, and a covenant is an agreement between two people involving both parties, requiring something of both parties. God made a covenant with his children, and they made a covenant with God. God said, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. And just common language said, now, Lord, what will you do for us? Here's what God said he would do. And it's found in Exodus 23:25. I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. Then to make it more simplified, in Deuteronomy 7:15 he says, and the Lord will take away from thee all sickness. This is God's promise to take all sickness away from the midst of his people. So then, since God promised it, why isn't he doing it? I'm going to make it my business to tell you today. There's a reason why God has not kept his part of the covenant. It isn't that God has broken his part. It's that the people, God's people, have failed to keep their part of the covenant. And when he brought them forth, they entered into a covenant with him. And God told the people plainly in Psalms 89:34, he said, my covenant I will not break, nor alter or change the thing that has gone out of my lips. What was the covenant? We call it a healing covenant. God says, I will take away from you all sickness. But God said, if I do, you've got to do something for me. What is it? God said, just don't bow down to their images. Don't bow down to their idols. They said, well, we won't bow down to them. God said, it's not enough for you to tell me you won't bow down to them. God said, but thou shalt completely destroy their altars and break up and destroy and break down their images and their idols. Some of you people sitting here haven't broken down an image or an idol in 20 years, but you go to church all the time. So God said, I'll take away from you all sickness. And I'm quoting this verse to you. This is the healing covenant, Exodus 23:24. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite meaning completely break down their images. Whose images? Anybody that's got one stuck up in the altar on their home, in their home, anyone that's got one stuck up in a church building or a building called a church or a temple. Do you know that when Christ brought his disciples around him and commissioned his disciples, he only told us to do one thing. But for the last 1900 years, the church has failed to do the one thing Christ called her and told her to do. And when he only told us to do one thing and the church has not done that one thing, how can the church say, even so, come quickly, Lord Jesus? You better be praying that Jesus will postpone his coming till you get ready to meet him. How can a church declare she's ready for the coming of the Lord when he'd only told the church to do one thing? And after 1900 years, it is undone. Preachers, your church isn't ready. The church in general is not ready. All Jesus said was, go ye. And the church has never gone. The populations of the world are increasing, 50 million every year. But all the denominations together declare they're only reaching about 2 million. What is happening to the other 48 million? With an increase of population of 50 million every year and only reaching 2. What is happening to the other 48 million? No effort is being made. After 250 years of missionary activity, Africa, India, the Orient, listen, are only 2% nominal Christians. 98% unaffected. Don't leave, folks. I'm just getting into my sermon.